Hello everyone, my name is Satyam and my project for the Noir hack is Fog of Noir. Fog of Noir is a territorial conquest game similar to Risk, and this game uses Noir's client-side proving and multi-party computation. And yeah, it's an example of on-chain gaming with Noir. So let's dive into it. I'll first walk you through the code base of what we are doing in the Noir circuits and what tech is being used for the front-end side, and then we will go through the demo. Okay. So this is the code of the game, and this has two components. One is the game circuits, which is the Noir circuits, various methods which used to achieve the different functionalities of the games, and then there is a front end, game front end, which uses Phaser.js JavaScript game engine to build this game, and then obviously the project uses Tailwind and NextJS. So we are first going to go with the circuits as that is the most important part. So yeah, so I have built these circuits as a library. So in case other people wants to build a cool front end for this game, they can build it. Okay. So at the very top level, if we talk about very top level, there are 11 methods that this library is exposing. And these methods are such as initialize game state, and initialize player state, risk adjacency map, and commit to player secrets. Let's go through the basic structures first. So the basic structure is like territory. Territory is one of the basic structure. Every territory have some owner and a troop count. And then there is a connectivity between these territories. So you can basically connect these territories. Then there is a MPC states for partial rivalry. Like you don't want your, you don't want other players on the map who are not your neighbor to reveal your position as well as your troop count, right? So then this is a player state as well as attack move, whatever move, and the game move. So these are like basic structure, and then there is these methods: initialize game state, initialize player state, and this is for the connectivity. And the way I have connected right now is as per my front end map, which is like classic risk version map. Yeah. So these are all the methods. There is a one test case. This test case covers the entire, two-player journey of a game. Start from the initialization as well as the, allocating the troops and attack and, just printing all those things. So if you run, yeah, if you just, run gamesecret nargo test show output, you would be able to see all the logs as well as you know like the complete flow of the game. So this test case covers everything. Okay. And I have exported all the circuits as you want to use these circuits in the front end. So with an Argo export, you can export all these circuits if they have the, export attributes on the methods like like this one. Yeah. And then I have generated the TypeScript bindings of these things to use on the front end side. So this is essentially what the game circuit is about. And yeah, and these are all the gate reports. These are all the gate counts for all of these circuits. Okay. So let's go to the front end. Front end is using Phaser.js JavaScript engine, and we have this main Noir service, which is importing all the Noir related dependencies as well as our circuits from our generated TypeScript bindings. And yeah, we are exposing these methods from this Noir service class, and we are using this inside our game. inside this is like the main scene. If you're aware of the Phasor.js, like you can have different scenes in your game. So this is our main scene where most of the things happens. Then there are like primitive classes like players and territory manager. Okay, so let's go with the game. If you are playing this game, start with a two-player. Okay, so these are all the territories. I'm going to open console as well so we can see what's going on the Noir side as well. Okay, so now I am player one, which is a red player, and I can place my troops. So as I start placing my troops, you can see, the proof getting generated as well as we are printing the proving time as well. So yeah, we can place our troops, and you can see there is some delay, and that delay is because of the proving time on the front end side. Okay, so player one have placed all their troops. We can now player two can. So yeah, ideally this game would be, two players would be playing on different machines, but uh, that server, that socket IO server still needs to be implemented. Yeah, it's not there right now, but I think it's just easy to do. But for my part, I focused more on the proving side and getting the circuit logic and the library well written. Okay, so we can now start the attacking phase. So for the attacking, you can choose your territory and then you can choose your enemy's territory. For example, I want to attack AU2, as AU2 is my neighboring territory as well as I have more troops, so there is good chance. And then there's this dice battle, and if you get more than the defender, you will win. But as you can see, you didn't get it, so you lose. So we'll try from this territory. Okay, this time we won. So you can see our troops move to this one. Okay, let's attack one more territory, maybe. Okay. Uh, okay. If we want to attack from this one to this one, you won't be able to do because this is not like connected, right? But yeah, let's connect to AF2. Okay. We can do again. No. Okay. Now we can. So we can now end our step. So 45 phases where you can move your troops from one of your territory to another territory. For example, let's say wait, I want to move my troops from here to here so that I can, you know, I can attack later. So I can just, move my troops here. And now I can end my turn. Now it's player two's turn. We can just start the attack phase. So yeah, this is essentially what the game is about. Like, and then there is good instructions of what the game is about as well as the phases. So this is sort of a MVP version implementation of the game right now. Plan is to extend it more, make it, full-fledged, complete multiplayer game. So it's sort of a like, sort of one of the first experiment of on-chain gaming with Noir. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And yeah, thank you. If you have any feedback, please feel free to reach out to me on Telegram or Discord. Thank you.